Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on what part of the world you are in. I am Old Man 102. Welcome back to the channel. And welcome back to another episode of FS19 on the Ricci Valley map. We're literally just picking up right where we left off. So we have no field work to do. I don't even think we have a truck, do we? We don't. Alright. So I think one of the first sell points we're going to want to get up and running is going to be none of Ricci's. So let's head, where is, it's in here somewhere, construction office. I think it's right, no, I think it's back here in the corner. I'm going to jot down what we're going to need so we know what construction factories we need to start concentrating on. Yeah, so this is none of Ricci's. Okay, so I'm going to grab paper and pencil, so bear with me a minute. Lumber, steel, drywall, concrete, doors, windows, and insulation. I think that's almost like, literally I think that's like 5 different factories. Okay, so let's look at Control G for a minute. So if we go into Mammoth Mill, Mammoth Mill's doing lumber and steel. So let me just go lumber and steel. So we have Mammoth Mill for those. So we don't have anything else started. So let's head. Alright, so drywall factory, we're going to need a concrete factory. Doors and windows. Are door windows and insulation all the same? Let's go placeables. So we're going to need Ace drywall. I think it only makes drywall, so we're going to need Ace drywall. We're going to need... concrete. Okay, so we're going to need a concrete factory, and it's only going to make concrete, so that's 2 factories. Doors and windows is going to be Anderson. Okay, do we not have... Okay, so Anderson's going to do doors and windows. And insulation is going to be Certainteed. Yep, so we're going to need Certainteed for insulation. So we're going to need 1, 2, 3. So we're going to need to get 5 factories up and running. Alright, so we don't need to do any field work. I think we don't even need to mess with any... Well, you know what we need to do is we need to get... How much cash we have? 1.3 million. Let's, for a minute, let's head up here. Let's focus on getting at least fertilizer running today. Or this episode, I should say. Alright, so I want to buy... So I don't have to mess with it. See what section actually has this guy. So this guy is the silt area. So let's grab this area here. Alright, now, where is our truck with the sucker upper on it? Are you parked over here? You are. Alright, we can leave our rock truck here for a minute. So you... Let's go get some silt. And we're going to need our water truck. Yeah, it's going to be a bit of an odd episode. We're going to try and get some, like, a little bit of this, a little bit of that type of stuff done today. So no major projects. But I hope everyone is doing well. It is Sunday the 22nd of October as I record this. I'm trying to get ahead on videos because with the upcoming cataract surgeries, and I've got like 8 doctor's appointments starting November 30th right through. I've got in a doctor's appointment. Between doctor's appointment and surgeries, I'll be tied up every single Thursday and Friday between Thursday and or Friday between starting November 30th all the way to January the 8th. Between pre-op testing and then surgeries, post-op, surgery, post-op. It's going to be the November and December are just going to be like these weird, bizarre, every week at the doctor kind of month. So I'm trying to get ahead on videos, so I don't want to go without any content. And I'm also trying to get ahead on modding. So Dixie and I are working on getting factories built or updated to take care of all of the new crops that we put in all the maps. So I should have stuff to release right through November and December. I want to do a test. I want to see if it's worth selling off any of the mining material other than the clean fill we've been selling. So we won't have to mess with boulders for a while because we have all this product in here we can deal with. Yeah, we're going to end up doing a little bit of driving today. Alright, so let's come over here. It's not going to take long to fill this guy. Full. Wow, okay. Now how the hell are we going to turn around? Can I get it in between? Can I get in here without getting stuck? I can't. Alright, so we should have lime being made. This will get us some fertilizer being made. I don't think we had any crop to make seeds with yet. Actually, we can teleport. Oh, what feels... Oh, let's just teleport over to 70 real quick. Save a little bit of driving. We really do need to buy this field. Yeah, we'll come back and check on the mill. But over here near the farm, or what's going to be our farm up here, I want to start with some of the small production like fertilizer, seeds, eventually herbicide, compost. We're going to get that started over here. Alright, so let's come over this way, and let's go. So the first thing we want is the fertilizer factory. And let's get them so they're all let's get them so they're all turned the same way. Let's try and get them squared up to the road. We'll try and get them like 90 degrees square. So I come over here where there's a straight edge. I can get us pretty close to being square. Alright, so let's get the first one here. You know what? Let's just line the 3 up that I want to get started first. So, oh, wrong one. So that was fertilizer. We're going to want seeds. Seedilator. And again, we'll try and get these guys lined up somewhat square. Alright. So let's go seeds. We have a little bit of extra money, so let's go with herbicide. Urbanator. And again, let's get these guys kind of lined up. And we still have a little bit of money, so let's grab our composter. And this way we'll have our first set of factories ready to go. So we'll get the basics up and running. So here's the house. Okay, so the first one. So we need water. Ooh, we're gonna need silage and silt. No, we could just do silt. We could do manure, compost, or silt. Oh, and it does need silage. Crap, I forgot about that. So we need silt and silage to do fertilizer. Well, we have the silt. I don't know if we have any silage. I think we sold all of the silage off. So we're not even going to be able to get this guy running. We're not going to be able to get the seed factory running until we make fertilizer. While you're empty, let's go Control G. Do we have... I think we sold it all off. Oh, no, we have some silage. We can get this running. Just got to figure out where our water truck is. Alright, let's go grab a load of silage. And we'll put a water trigger up here somewhere near the farm. Oil well is still building. Fence is starting to come down though. So see, now I'm afraid to sell the rest of this silage off because we need it for fuel. And we're going to need it for compost. So, let's grab a full load of that. Now, if I wanted to sell off some of the mining materials, let's jump into the prices menu. So let's just look at like sand or something. Even salt. Let's go like sand. Alright, about 5. Okay, size is not built. Tractor supply is not built. So we're going to get a really crappy price at Lowe's until we build the other 2 sell points. So it's almost not going to be worth. We'll sell 1 load off just to see, but it's almost not going to be worth selling off some of the mining materials. So tractor supply and size is going to be something we're going to want to get built right after Nona Ricci's. Now, while this guy's filling, where is our water truck? I honestly think I left it over here near the water fill trigger. Did I? I did. You know what? Let's just teleport him over to 70. Just to make it a little bit easier. So we're not doing a ton of driving. No, I could have filled them before I brought them over here. But we're going to need a water fill trigger over this way anyway. They're not that expensive. Yeah, so I think we'll put one over here. Let's go back to placeables all the way to the end. We should have water fill trigger. And we could put one over here. Let's go back here. Perfect. Let's grab some water. Probably have to do a couple of trips with this guy. Come on, stop rolling. Goodness gracious. Alright, let's grab one more load. Then our silage should be ready. Alright, so that's taken... Oh, silt. I was going to say, well, that's taken care of, you dumb old man. Senile old man. Alright, let's find a vehicle. Oh, look at that. We got the right one. Alright, let's go. Get... At least we'll have fertilizer running. That's going to be awesome. Awesome. So this guy should go active. We're going to need at least one factory so we can start getting some income. I'm not quite sure what that's going to be. I'm thinking it's going to be our wash plant. So this guy should have gone active, and it did. So it's even like, it's only, and it's really only like, look at that, 20% water. So it's really only like half full. Seeds we're not going to be able to do anything with until we get some fertilizer. So it's going to be grain and fertilizer to make seeds, so nothing we can do there. Herbicide, again, is going to be potatoes and water, so we have to wait for potato harvest. And then the composter should take a bunch of different stuff. So straw, hay, grass, wood chips, potatoes, sugar beet, chaff, silage, clover, and manure. So a little bit before we get compost running. Alright, let's see if it's going to be worth selling anything off. Let's grab a load of something. I'm just curious. I know we need to get some more factories up and running, but I want to see if it's going to be worth, like a rainy day project, just to sell a bunch of stuff off. Because we can always drop boulders to make some more. So let's just go grab a load of just something. I want to save the coal, I want to save the ore. But we'll grab a load of something. You know what? This will work just for an experiment. We'll mess with that crap under there another day. Alright, now Lowe's is going to be the only thing that we can sell this at right now. Is there anything close we can teleport to? No. So let's go to field 1. Just to save a little bit of driving. And I'll head up the hill to Lowe's. I'm also going to jot down what we're going to need for the I think we'll size patio we'll probably build. So let's see what we're going to need for size patio. So we're going to want to get a better cell point built sooner than later. So none of Ricci's is right here to my left, and that's where we're going to sell our crops. And then size patio is usually the better price for the mining. So we'll drive over that way, and we'll find its billboard, and we'll see what we need for that. I'm not expecting much for this. This is more of an experiment. While this is unloading, let me make a note. So this was what I wrote down earlier. This was none of Ricci's. And let me make a space for size patio and garden. Named after my dad, of course. Alright, sip of coffee. Oh, so we're going to get a little bit more than I was expecting. Okay, we could sell a couple loads off. There's a couple things I want to do. And the first one being that field we always teleport to. Actually, let's take a look at that, because I think that crop is ready to harvest. That is field 70. 70 is ready to harvest. Oh crap, we still don't have enough. So let's get, you know what, let's get one more, let's get something else sold off real quick. So let's go back to 70. And before this field goes, which way am I going? Oh, wrong way. Before this field goes to harvested, let's sell one more load of something off so we can buy it. We don't need it, but we don't need it, but we need it. We're gonna plant something in there that we can have make compost with and have a little bit of income. Well, we also need to make seeds, so. But it's going to be more of an income type crop. So let's go grab a load of something else. Now I know this clean fill's worth more, but I want to save some of it for factories and building. So let's sell a load of, oh, what the hell, sell a load of this is either nickel or copper. I get the two mixed up. I think this one's the nickel. And again, we'll deal with the stuff on the other side of the machine another day. Yeah, let's just go to, wrong one, sip of coffee. Let's go to field 1. We've got to drive back up to Lowe's because it's the only sell point, and unfortunately it's the cheap sell point. We really got to focus on getting the construction factories up and running. But unfortunately, I think we may need batteries, so we may have to get the battery factory running. We can also, when we come down and see what we need to buy to build size with, we can see how far along none of Ricci or the oil well is. feel like I'm playing beat the clock right now, trying to get this field bought before the crop disappears. I think we need a 1.5 mil. Wait till we hit 1.6. Yeah, let's pull the trigger. Farmlands. Let's grab that. Awesome. Alright, so let's go back to 70. Now that we own it. I'm not going to harvest it this episode. We'll harvest this next episode. I think we're going to chaff it and then throw it in. We'll split it up between the composter and I don't know if we really need compost yet. I think we're going to chaff it and throw it in the grass dryer. I don't see us needing the corn for a while. So let's just focus on building up a little bit of cash. So next episode we can focus on getting some more factories bought and running. Yeah, this one should be the copper. We have all this money just sitting here. And like I said, it's a little bit more work, but we can also drop boulders to make some more, per se. So it's not going to hurt us to sell one load of each off. So let's go back to field 1. Back up to Lowe's. Doing good on time. Yeah, really, with the construction material up and running is going to be fun because then we can really start building a lot of this city back up. We're going to need money for factories and equipment. Should probably grab one more load from that last mine. Oh, yeah, this wasn't, and I think the sand is even going to be last. Let's just grab that last load of sand. Wrong one. Let's go 70. I don't feel guilty teleporting here anymore because we now own it. Like I said, we are going to need some equipment. I'm actually glad to see it had corn in it because, like I said, we could chaff it up. So I'm trying to build up some more cash for some equipment. And we're definitely going to want to get... Next episode, we're going to focus on construction factories. Because we won't have any... we shouldn't have any field work to do. All of our fields are very early growth stage. And we'll probably come down here and sell one more load of this clean fill off. I think there's some in the other mine we can buy. And we can always drop boulders to make some more, so. Yeah, so the sand sale is going to be absolutely pathetic. Okay, let's not get stuck on the whatever that machine is called. The mining machine. Alright, so you are full. So let's go one more time to field 1. Oh, only 99% full. We can go back and get 2 more grains of sand. Actually, 8 grains of sand. Yeah, I'm seriously thinking some of these factories that we're going to need is going to require batteries. So we're going to end up putting a deck of batteries down somewhere. choo-choo train. No, squish this person. Now we'll drive around them. Yeah, this should be pretty pathetic. It's probably only be like $100,000. It's a little bit more than I thought. Alright, 389. Alright, let's sell off one more load of something. Oops, let's go back to 70. Actually, no, let's go down to size patio real quick. I think we're going to sell a load of clean fill off, and that's back at the landfill. This way we'll have money for next episode. And we'll see what we need for size patio. And we'll focus on getting the materials for none of Ricci's and size patio. Now, when we sell the mining material off, we'll have a lot more cash. Matter of fact, size patio is probably going to be the priority over none of Ricci's, but maybe we can both go in about the same time. Alright, I have traffic turned off, so we can stop. You can leave this guy in the middle of the road. Alright, size patio. You're forest 1. You're area 19. I have no idea. Area 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. You know what I forgot to write down is how much I needed for... how much per liter I needed for... none of Ricci's. Area 17, area 22, area 21, nursing home, apartments, railroad silo 02, 03. I think it's over this way actually somewhere. Alright, so we went through that first line. Area 16, area 12, 11, size patio. Okay, so let's jot this down. Alright, so these are 200,000 each. So we need lumber, steel, drywall, paint. Ooh. We need the paint factories. Lumber, drywall, pavers, copper wire. So we gotta get Sparkies up and running. Plywood. Oh, we need fencing, so I have to get the fence company up and running. And red brick. So we're gonna need to get the brick factory up and running. Okay, so now that we know where the signs, let's go back and check none of Ricci, so I know how much we need per Okay, so this is also 200,000 each. All right, we got a lot of work to do. And then look at this, we got the oil well going up. What's its percentage? 30% built. So we're a third of the way built. And then as the fence at the oil well comes down, we'll have a whole community back here as we build everything for all of these signs. So this will end up like a whole community once we get everything built. Alright, so we got that. We got our list made, so we know what our goals are going to be. Let me look at the map. I think that was 78. We're going to sell a load of... I know we're getting close to an hour. But let's finish building up some cash. What's our field backer that we teleport to? 78. We can't buy that one quite yet. So let's go to 70. And let's grab a load, just a load of clean fill, so we'll get a little bit of extra cash from it. So I think I spotted a little bit more clean fill in the other mine that we can sell off. Let's work on this pile over here. Of course, we're going to leave a little bit right there on the ground. Why not? Yeah, this goes so quickly. Alright, we are full. Well, 99. Look, we're 8 grain short again. Anyway, let's go to 78. Alright, let's head down here to the landfill. And then I want to see something. We're going to experiment again. We're going to call this the Bizarro episode. Oh, look at all that grass to our left. That'll be one hell of a silage operation. Get this sold off. So how much money we're going to get. The clean fill's worth so much more, but you don't sell it every bit of it off because you need it to build a lot of the buildings within the construction area. It's so tempting to sell every bit of it off, but you're only going to hurt yourself. Yeah, this will get us set up for next episode. Awesome. Yeah, see, 1.4 million. It's definitely worth it. It's so tempting just to sell every bit of it off. Let's drive back. We got a little bit of time. We got about 5 minutes left, even if we go over a couple minutes. So let's drive all the way back. I want to see something in the underground mine. It may be worth buying it just for the cash. And then we can leave the rest of the clean fill in the other mine. The one that we're currently scooping up. I want to not touch anymore. Or I want to try and not touch anymore. Oh my god, this field up here is so tempting to do a big grass to chaff operation. So where we bought the silt, I think there was a pile of clean fill. Not 100% sure, but let's go check that out. The Bizarro episode. We're not that far from the mine, so we'll head over that way. So I don't want a lot of cash restricting us, but I don't want to cheat any of it in. The only thing that really sucks is all the driving we have to do on this map. We gotta find a better place over here to teleport to if we want to come over to the Crazy Crusher a little bit quicker. So we may end up a few minutes long on this episode, but I'm curious. I'm sure you're curious by now if you're still with me. A monorail and a train, it's almost at the same time. Let's take a quick spy on this under here. If it's only like $300,000 or $400,000, we're gonna get our money back the first load. So we have coal. And then I think the next one was ore. And then it's the silt that we bought. I don't want to sell that off because the fertilizer is worth more. And you know what we could probably do is put a second fertilizer factory down just to make cash off of it. Because fertilizer you can get a ton of cash from. So we got plenty of silt here. I believe this next one is also clean fill. Oh, it's either clean fill or stones, because they're both the same. You know what? Let's take a chance. Let's roll the dice. It's only going to cost us 268,000. Let's see what's in here. Let's see which one it is. It's not clean fill. It's gravel. So it's not going to be worth as much. Gravel and a clean fill, I think, is the same texture. So we're going to have to take this to Lowe's, unfortunately. Now, is there clean fill in here? If this one's gravel, this one's going to be stone. So we can always sell that back. We have copper. Which is going to lead into nickel. Now, we're going to hit the end. Oh, maybe. It's either going to be more gravel or it's going to be clean fill. I have a feeling it's going to be more gravel. But I'm going to call it here. I'll sell it off between episodes. We're over an hour. I am Old Man 102. Please smash that like and subscribe on your way out and have an awesome day.